Hello there, and today we're going to give you an honest, in-depth review of Marvel Snap. And that's why this review is extra long, because I am going to cover the gameplay. I'm going to do an example game at the end. I'm going to explain the shop, get angry, and do a lot of shit talk near the end right there. And I'm going to explain this game as thoroughly as I can. And you can play this game for free on Steam also, besides just having your phone, which I won't put it on my phone, period. But I'll play it on Steam once in a while, just for a little bit of shits and giggles, basically. And that's all it's really worth. And how this game really works is basically you have your deck. So you have your deck. It's 12 cards in your deck. You start with 3 cards and you draw one, and you draw one every turn until turn 6 is 6 turns, and then the game over. And that's the first number on here is your energy. So this is how much energy it costs to actually play this card. 1 for this guy, 2 for this guy, and 6 for this guy. And this is how much energy you have at the end of the turn. So at turn 6 you have 6 energy. You can't save your energy or anything like that. You just have how much energy that turn will give you. So at turn 6 you're going to have 6, and so on and so forth for that. And then there's going to be 3 fields that you can play on. So there's going to be 3 fields, and each field is going to be revealed every turn, and they're going to be random. So you never know what the fields are going to have. They could be good for you, they could be bad for you. They could say you play a card here, you die, your cards are going to die, or it could say you're going to get double power. You never know what you're going to get, and then that is the randomness of this game, which is going to help you or hurt you, and actually it gives you a chance to beat guys with more cards than you on those fields. But it's a random, and you have to get lucky, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of luck involved on the fields in this game, but there is a lot of skill involved on putting your deck together too, with your limited cards that you do have. And they all have different special abilities too. So yeah, the first number is the energy, the second number is the power, obviously, but you have on reveal abilities, which is simple. You play your card, it's face down, and then it flips over, and then whoever has the most power or winning 2 zones is going to be flipping first, basically. So if you're winning 2 zones, you're going to reveal first, and but if nobody's winning any of these zones and you're tied, whoever has the most power on the zone is going to be the one that's going to reveal their cards first, and some of that, and that kind of matters. So you got on reveal abilities, ongoing abilities, which abilities are going to be happening all the time, which can be turned off by other cards. You got discards, you got cards that can move, and you got cards that can destroy other cards. So those are basically the only special abilities you have on your cards, besides some other ones. they're basically all like this, like Mole, he dies, he gives everybody a +1 that you have on your field, basically. Things like that for your cards. And now for the level ups on your cards, which is basically not really that important besides leveling up. You have these boosters right here. So every time you play a match, win or lose, you're going to get some boosters for your card, and that is this number right here, this little number here, 10 boosters. I can level this up to rare, and it uses this currency right here that you get too, and then it uses both of those to level up this guy, and I'll get +2 to my levels if I level this guy up. And then they get shinier logos and stuff like that, like for Nightcrawler, for example. I had a lot on here, and if you actually get maximum on your thing for your boosters right there, like this one's in the last one, so if I spent and upgraded this on the last one, which is 500 it costs for it to be infinite, you just get a new Nightcrawler. So that's why I have so many Nightcrawlers. You just get a new one and repeat the process over and over again for all your cards. And this is the currency that's going to matter the most for gaining levels. And every level you get chances at new cards. So these collector's caches right here, I get a chance at new cards. I got one on this one here. I got like nothing on that one, basically. You get new cards or you don't. And at the start of the game, you get lots of cards right away. So you get lots of the basic cards right away for these levels. It's pretty easy to get. Like I'm at level 802. Right now, and you get this, and then these other events that's going on right here. So right here is the Spotlight Cache. You get 3 random Series 4 cards, basically, and we're at Series 5 right now, I believe. So you can get one of these cards randomly if you get to a Spotlight Cache, which is once every 100 levels after you reach level like 600 or something. I don't know, I forget what level it is. Maybe 600 or 500. You can start getting a Spotlight Cache every 100 levels. I think it's 600 because I only had one I used and got crap for it. But yeah, it's one of these random cards that change every week. They change, and now we're going to go on to the actual gameplay on this thing. So this is the 2 different styles of gameplay that I like to think of it as, and you have the matches right here. So this is your monthly ranked reward matches right here. So you play your matches, you get these rewards, 500 credits. I'll get 500 gold if I get up to level 90 on here. And once you hit level 100, you get to the rank system, and then you have our whole rank thing, which has it doesn't tell you getting any rewards for it. There's like no rewards for it. Maybe at the end, if you're like getting like the top 10 or something like that, you might get a reward, but they don't show you I don't see any place that shows you the rewards. And after I did this was a bad thing. So after I got to level 100 last month, the only people I played were people that were pay to win, that had way free cards that just own the whole field. Like one card, and you can't beat it basically when you're free to play. So getting level 100 is a bad thing to do. If you're going to play this game, just don't do it, and you might save yourself some headache in the next season. But in the next season, they dump you down 20, you lose 25 of your levels, and then yeah, I'm still playing those guys. So I don't know if that's going to happen the next season to you or not. But if you didn't make it to level 100 and you get to next season and you're fighting only pay-to-win guys, then you're just screwed either way, and you're not going to have a good day for that. But the other matches you can do is a friendly battle and conquest. Conquest matches are basically the rewards at the end of it is another avatar. Basically, you get a fancy avatar. This is a free avatar. This is the avatar I have on my deck, but it's just a fancier avatar you get and some more medals for winning this one here. And you have to win 5 matches in a row. Each of these matches is 10 points, and that's where the snapping is involved in this game. Same for here. This is worth 7 points to gain a level, and at most you're going to gain 8 points. And that means that both people have to snap. This matches start off with they're worth 1 point. If you get to the end of the match, you get 2 points. If you snap, it doubles to 4. If both people snap, it doubles to 8 for 8 points. And that's what the conquest matches are, worth 10 points, so you can't win after one win. So you're going to have to play multiple games in a row to actually get your wins and do that. And people are more sensitive about their snapping and running away in the higher leveled matches versus the silver matches and stuff like that, which are basically worthless. And we'll show you that at the end. But that is how that works. We have our daily missions going on in here, so you have a weekly challenge to get these rewards. They don't tell you what they are, but it's just more credits and a little bit of gold, basically. A little bit of gold, a little bit of credits for yourself, for your boosters and stuff like that. And that is it. So I can collect these rewards right now and gain all this credits if I wanted to, but I don't need to. And then also every week they have new chapters, and this week is 5 chapters. So I guess there's 5 weeks this month for their monthly thing. And then each day they're going to unveil a new one, basically. So today was a new week, so they unveiled these 3 right here, and there's going to be one every day to the end of the week, and then so on to the end of the thing. So you can just wait to the end of the month and do them all at once because they don't go away. Just the daily ones you got to get rid of to get those rewards every week. But the rest of them you can do at your own pace when you feel like it. For that. But anyways, that's how you collect your basic daily rewards to get your currencies to actually upgrade your levels and things like that. Every month they have a new card, which is your pay-to-win factor of this game, and this is where they start to hook you in, because at first you're thinking, hey, I'm going to pay a little bit of money here, like $14. It's too much money for me to spend for a card, basically. But you want to get this premium card because you get more than just this card. You get this card, you get the chance to get all these other effects right here, because all this stuff here is all locked out. This is the currency you get for doing those weekly challenge quests, and you get some of it for winning matches or even losing matches. You get some too. But you get the card, you get extra boosters that are locked out for free. You get the 100 credits, you get 100 gold, 200 credits right there. But then you get more stuff like mystery variants, nameplates, and more gold and more plates. You get that skull one guy right there. You get Ghost Rider boosters, Ghost Rider card, and all this kind of another variant, another backings. You get all these other rewards there if you spend that money on there. And if you're free, you don't get all this shit. You get the stuff that says free. I get the credits, and then the next free thing is 3 levels later. I get 25 boosters, what the fucking doodah day, and then nothing until I get free credits again, then free credits, and then I get a free mystery variant, which won't be a card. It's gated to not give you a new card, I would assume. Most of the stuff in this game is like that, and level 50 is where they get the other backing for it, for people who actually paid money for it and did their stuff, which should be easier for them. Then after that, it's just basically small chump rewards for everybody after that. So now we're going to go into the currencies. We covered lots of the currencies already for the, this currency right here for upgrading your cards and your boosters, but we're going to talk about the shop now and how much more of a ripoff it is than just this Bloodstone card to get this guy right here, which is pretty powerful. Last month's card, Loki, was super powerful, and still, if you don't have Loki, if you're free to play and you're playing against Loki deck, you have like almost no chance to win. Your chances of winning against somebody who has a Loki in their deck is almost 0. That's how low it is, but you have to get lucky. You can get lucky and win, and you could be really experienced and have way higher level and have cards that actually can stop Loki, but you have to build your deck to stop a Loki deck, and you're playing guys that might not be actually playing a Loki deck, so you might not win because you have all these extra cards that you need to stop Loki, which you're not even guaranteed to get. So it's all a shit show basically. And what Loki does, and what makes him so powerful is it basically copies your cards in your deck and makes them cheaper to cost. So you're playing against your own deck, but it's cheaper for him to play it. So you got to play versus your own deck, but it's cheaper for him to actually do it. You can't win in those situations. You're playing against yourself. You got to beat yourself with somebody who can use more cards than you. It doesn't work. It doesn't work very well. But anyways, we'll go over top of the shop stuff right here. This is where it starts getting to a ripoff, and it should give you some warnings right here. $14 for a skin for Iron Man, and a little bit of tokens and a little bit of gold. That is a ripoff. This should be something that's like 99 cents basically. 99 cents would be an acceptable price for something as shitty as this for money, but it's not. And then here we go for the next one. You can get this cards right here, variant, for $21. You get a little bit of bigger boost of gold and some credits, but and for this variant right here, but and the other token right here, whatever that is for your deck thing, this is fucking $1.99 is what this should say. This is fucking crap. You should not be spending this much money for this type of thing. If you don't have this card, you might be suckered into getting it because this is a nice card to have. It gives you the limbo, I believe. Where we go? It's just a variant. There you go, limbo. Yeah, replaces one of the zones with limbo, and it makes you have 7 turns in the game instead of actual 6 turns in the game. Kind of fun to have. I want that card. But anyways, they have a different thing every week. So every day. Sorry, this one here changes daily. Today is Token Tuesday. Is probably the best uses you can use for your gold is to do this and get the 100 token collector's tokens. This is probably the best usage for your gold in the game right now for free players or anybody basically is doing this. But it changes every day. To most of the time is spend money for shit basically. And then we have the daily offers on here. Buy 10 daily offers, you get 2,000 credits and another mystery variant of a card, another skin basically. And then every day these things change for your gold is buying other skins for cards you already have. You'll never get new cards you don't have from this. It's only going to be cards you already have. It's gated that way for your thing. So the next shop right here is your token shop, and you can get cards like Venom. This is Series 3 card you can get for free, but 5,000 to get this variant, that's not worth it at all. The only card worth it for me right now would be Loki, because after that month is over, this one becomes available, Series 5, becomes available, and I pinned it so I can actually buy it once I get 6,000 credits, but I have never spent a dime on these credits yet, and it's been almost 2 months of play, but I only have that to show for it. So I can probably get this soon if I get by that Tuesday token thing and so on, but yeah, I'm not going to get this anytime right away, not getting it this week basically, but that is something I can aim for later on, spending all my 2 months of tokens on one card that might be good for me. But anyways, every month they have a free card you can get of a Series 3 card right now, and it changes every 8 hours. Every 8 hours it's just going to be some random card to pick from, and I picked that Venom guy because I didn't have him. And I picked Venom, and he's a pretty nice card to have. We'll see him in action probably in that example when I play through. The next store right here is buying a fast upgrade. Don't bother with this. It just basically says double the price of your credits right here, which you want to save for your level ups, and get boosters for it with it. So if I don't have boosters for this card right here, I can spend 50 to level up one level instead of 25 I would spend normally. So it's not worth it spending double the amount. Every day you can get free 50 credits. What the fuck? 50 is a joke. Who cares about 50? It's not much. You clicking on it anyways, but 50 is pretty much garbage. This is a garbage conversion rate too. 1,200 for 500. They don't even try to make it worthwhile. Like make it 1,600 for more gold. They're not even trying. Here we go for the gold shop. You want to buy gold right out. You want to buy 8,000 gold for 140 bucks for 8,000 gold in this game. 140 bucks. What the fuck? That is just fucking ridiculously stupid. Same with this pro bundle. $140, sorry. $140 for 12,000 credits. You can only hold 10,000 credits maximum in this game. You cannot gain after you have 10,000 credits, but you're going to get that number, but you won't be able to gain anymore until you spend it. You can't even save credits in this game. It is that fucking cheap of an experience. You can't save them up to do something fun or do something interesting if you're free to play. You have to spend them and do stuff with them. But yeah, $140 for the net minus Finest Pro bundle is utter fucking crap. So all of this stuff that you got to pay to win comes into a bad thing right there. We're going to talk about the gambling addiction parts right now. So right now, Marvel is a piece of shit for doing this because this here method of paying in the shops and stuff like this and this money is the standard gambling addiction variant that they have. You can see something like that in South Park. If this type of game was available at the time when that South Park episode was aired, they would totally be ripping on this style of game a lot more. They have enough fuel to make another episode ripping on this shit right here. But Marvel is a piece of shit for doing this. This type of game, it feeds into your gambling addictions, and if you're under 21 and your brain is not fully developed, that leads to permanent brain damage and permanent exposure to gambling addiction problems and stuff like that. So it's basically advertising to kids for smoking or drinking and stuff like that. If you smoke and you drink and you're under 18, you're going to develop these tendencies to want to smoke and have more addictions when you're older, and your brain can't handle it and can't change. You're changing your brain chemistry, and that's what this game does with its flashes, its bells and whistles, and the environment it creates with the shops and stuff like that on buying all of this stuff and the rewards and stuff like that. It's triggering your brain and making you addicted to it. They should be ashamed of themselves for doing this to anybody who's under 21. It should be a guaranteed warning for 21 and plus only for this style of game, because it's going to feed into your addictions, and that's how they make their money, and that's who they are preying upon. And they're trying to teach kids to be addicted to games like this to make money, which is a shitty thing to fucking do. Marvel can eat a dick for doing that, and there should be a warning on that. And if you spent money on this game and you're under 21, go there and complain to, like, you know, your iPhone or people or Apple people or whoever owns your phone that you're playing this game on, and demand your money back on those type of grounds right there. This is an addictive game, and it should not be available to people under 21. I'm under 21. I want my money back. I can't play games like this because I'm going to get addicted to this kind of gambling shit in the future, and it's going to change my brain chemistry. And it's a fucking shitty thing to do for yourself. And if you're underage drinking and shit like that, like I did, it is a shitty thing to do. So, and from my experiences, I use underage drinker, partying a lot when I was young. It does fuck up your brain in the future. Try not to do that until your brain has been fully developed, where it's not going to cause permanent, life-altering brain damage to yourself in the long run, which you won't notice, and which I noticed on myself because I realized how stupider I have become in my older age because of stuff like that. So yeah, take it from me, it's a warning not to do that kind of stuff. Marvel should go fucking eat a dick for doing that, but that is their thing right there. That's how they make their money, is doing shit like this. Fuck them, basically, right? So let's go on to the pay to win aspect, because I'm not done with the shit talk right here. Paying to win to get an advantage by buying a Loki for last month, or buying this card right here, +3 power for whatever reason. If you're spending money on a game to have an advantage over other people so you can win the game, that to me is fucking pathetic. That is a pathetic thing to do, to try and win. You have to win a game, you have to spend money to feel good about yourself for winning a game. If I spent money on a game and I won, I would not feel good about myself. I would feel ashamed of myself for fucking having an advantage over someone else. It's like beating up a fucking kid. It's not a fucking challenge when you pay money to win a fucking game. It's the little dick fucking syndrome. It's like driving around a city in a fucking Hummer or a big fucking pickup truck and not using it for anything. Like, if a farmer has a pickup truck, good fucking job for him. He needs it for his fucking farm. But if you're driving around a city in a fucking pickup truck, fuck you. Like, what the fuck are you doing with this big piece of shit, you little dick motherfucker? And that's the same thing that's going on with buying paying money to win in these games. What the fuck? You have some self-worth, have some self-confidence in yourself, actually play the game on equal footing with people, and not have to actually pay money to actually get a victory for yourself. Because to me, that is utterly a pathetic thing to do. And if you spent money on this game, you should be ashamed of yourself, and you should try and get your money back, basically, and play another card game and without doing this again in the future. It would be a good thing to do for yourself and make yourself better. But for my opinion and my thing, whenever I see somebody playing this card right here, and whenever I see somebody playing a Loki still, even though I can get it for free almost now, so that's going to be up in the wind for next month, basically. Loki would be okay because everybody can get access to it. But if you have access to a card that you had to pay to get an advantage, fuck off, basically. Your wins are pathetic. Who the fuck cares if you win? You can't take this game seriously if you lose at this point. So yeah, So for recommendations for this game, I don't recommend you playing this game if you're under 21, period. If you have any type of addictions whatsoever, do not play this game because you're going to get fucked over for yourself in the future. And you can't take this game seriously at the end of the day, because if you take your losses seriously and you're playing against people that paid to win, it's a problem for yourself. I don't take it seriously. I just say, whenever I see those people, I say, fuck them. They're fucking pathetic. I don't really give a shit about them anymore, right? Because they had to pay to win, and that's just a stupid thing to fucking do, in my opinion. I don't really like them for that. But that is just how I feel, and my opinion I had to share because, you know, that's what Canadians usually think about other people like that. Some of them do. Some of the older ones who know better will think that and not actually say that and be honest. And I'm just going to be honest about that kind of stuff, like seeing some guy driving a pickup truck in the city, or seeing somebody that pays money to win a card game like this. I just think they're pathetic and have little fucking penises and shit like that, and they have no self-confidence or worth, in my opinion. And they're worried about their dick size. And who the fuck cares about how big your dick is or how small it is? It doesn't fucking matter. What matters the most is your opinion of yourself, and how you see yourself is what matters the most to you. So my opinion of you does not fucking matter at the end of the day. So whatever I say, if you're somebody that pays to win and you're getting offended by what I say, just take this to heart. It doesn't fucking matter what I say about you, or individually, or as a group. I'm saying it as a group, not individually, of course, but as a group, it doesn't really fucking matter, because that's just my opinion, and my opinion is worth less than your opinion to yourself. Same, and vice versa. My opinion of myself is worth more than your opinion of me. You might think I'm a fucking idiot and an asshole for saying it, and I could be totally fucking wrong, but that is just the way it goes. But it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, I don't hold a grudge. I don't really care. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me. I don't fucking care. It doesn't bother me at all. The only thing that matters is actions, and doing some actions is just a horrible thing to do for some people, and some actions are really bad. You know, U.S. is, for an example, just horrible fucking people. Lots of horrible people. Lots of good people, lots of horrible people. Anybody who voted basically is horrible, in my opinion, for Trump or Biden. They're both pieces of shit. You should not be voting for either of them, is my Canadian opinion, my personal opinion. But anyways, go on to the gameplay. Let's go to the gameplay. Enough of that shit talk, which doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Let's show you what this game is really like if you're actually interested in playing. I'm still playing in this. I'm still going to make videos on the different decks, basically, too. Right. So there's different themes of the decks and stuff like that. This is basically the kill discard deck we'll show you today, for an example. But there's other decks for on reveals. There's other decks for ongoing abilities, and all of that kind of stuff for your decks that you have in this game. I'm going to make a video on each of the basic starter decks if you're going to play this game. Just don't take this game seriously like I don't. And I'll help you out with some basic deck building skills if you're going to play this game, but don't, because it is still a nice, fast, easy game to play that you can get into, but you can't take losing seriously, and you can't take this whole game seriously in general. But this is a lot faster and better to play than something like Magic the Gathering, which will take forever to do, and that kind of shit. But anyways, let's go there. Contest doesn't matter. The credits right here, I did the math myself. It's close to 10k of these credits to buy everything in the shop. So getting the 15 credits and the 20 for the actual card right here, so 35 credits for the win, is just 35 out of 10k is fucking garbage. It's nothing. This silver ticket means nothing. So what you want to do for this, which most people know, lots of people know, not most people, but lots of people realize this right away, is for something like this, both guys just need to snap, and whoever loses runs away, because it's 8 points for that, and then you just run away. So it's this one here for the silver ticket should be a one-match victory, and whoever wins gets a silver ticket and moves on, and then you repeat the process again if you lose, because the rewards are junk, basically. The rewards for this is basically not worth the time it takes to play it. So you want to make this as low as possible. Hey, look, a pay-to-win guy. Look at this little guy right here. It's probably pay-to-win or something else for his skin. Something I don't have access to. But anyways, let's see what happens. We'll wait a couple seconds to see if he's going to snap first. He's not. I'll snap. We'll wait for him. Those are the 3 fields. Those are the power ratings. And that's my 4 cards I got. We'll wait. He didn't snap. We'll ask him to snap. See if he snaps. We'll waste some time. 100 cards. He's not snapping. Yeah, he did snap eventually. There you go. Now I'll play you. There you go. So that is the thing to do. Sometimes people forget. I forget a lot too when I'm playing it. It's just a silver match. Sometimes you forget. You're playing it for so long. In the daytime, you forget you're just playing for like a silver frigging ticket, basically. So you don't. Sometimes you forget. It might be too slow. First to fill this gets +3 max energy. I want that. I want +3 max energy. I'll put a Bucky there. He might have an armor. Nope. He wants this one here. I want the energy, dude. You can have whatever you want there. So let's go destroy. Oh, that fucking sucks. Look at this field right here. What the fuck? Draw 3 cards, destroy both decks. That hurts. That fucking sucks for all of us, basically. It sucks for me. I got no high-powered guys in my deck now. And so I'm going to play my kill guy right here, and I'm going to kill Bucky, and get the Winter Soldier guy to pop out there. He'll be 2/6, and I'll get the +3 max energy done. That doesn't matter. Like, this stuff doesn't matter now. It really sucks. I got no more kill cards in my deck. I can't kill my guy off here now. So that sucks. I can't do that. And this is a discard card. I have to discard one of my cards to play this now. To even play that one. Oh man, this just blows. Like, I can't even use this guy now. What am I going to do? I'm basically can play this guy, and I can play... I want her, and I want her. So how do I do both? I have to win this to get both. I have to get that +3 energy. So I can't play this guy yet. So I can do this. That is what I can do. That is the only thing I can do to get that energy. I can't win this zone, basically, I don't think. I need to fill this zone up there. I might be able to. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to... We have the energy, so we're going to play this guy, and play this guy, and then play Gambit. So this is what's going to happen for my deck. This card goes first. This card discards the highest card cost, which is this guy. Gambit is going to go, and Gambit is going to kill one of my cards, which is going to be this card here, because once this card is discarded, it comes back to my hand as 2 copies, a 0/3. This Gambit is going to kill one, and then I'm going to get another one for it. So I'm going to go back, and then Blade is going to discard my last card on there, which is going to be one of these guys, and I'm going to get another one back, because I get 2 copies. So let's watch this play out. See what he says. He's got a claw. That is a nice powerful card to have when you have no cards in your deck. Bam, discarded. Gambit kills one of his guys. Boom, dead. I got another one back. And bam, there's Blade. Discard him, and I get 2 more. There you go. So now I got 4 of them. Final turn. Nice, eh? How much cards does he have? We can see he's got 3 in his hand. He can fill this up. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Fill this up, because this one here gets +100 power. And well, I've got to fill my whole zone up. I'm full. I'm full. Here you go. Nice. Let's see what happens. Build it up. I can't get to win that zone for sure. And that was like, that's friggin' lucky to have. That's a lucky combo to get. And he's got his onslaught right there. So that was he got his combo for his deck. That's gonna be one of my videos. Is that. So I win, and he had no pay-to-win cards. So none of these cards were pay-to-win, so he could be a free player. This could be a free skin that you might have got for more experienced. I do not know yet. We did not get to see his whole deck. But now, is he going to do the cool thing and run away? Is he going to concede? Right there. Hit concede and go and be a good Spark. Come on. Come on, Sparky. Come on. Be cool. He's not being cool. Now, how this game works is your energy spent right here, your victory points, is maximized by how many points you have left, which is 2. This is for a silver ticket. He's got to win 5 times in a row now. Of course, you have to win. This guy has to win 5 times in a row to fucking beat me for that whole 35 points. Hey, I'm losing. Run away. Like, what can you say? Was there a really thing on here? I thought somebody said really. No. Leave. Go. Get the fuck out of here, buddy. Asshole. Are you too noob? You don't realize that you can only gain 2 points? You have to win 5 matches in a row now? This turn, all cards must be played here. I don't give a shit about that. This is what I want. I want Wolverine at the end so I can use Blade. But there we go, we'll play. We'll have to play. Oh, anyways, no, I played the first match. We saw it. Oh, you played an armor on there. Fuck you. Armored up my guy now. I can't kill my Wolverine. Dick. Fucking dick. Anyway, so that's the end of the video. Oh, there goes my fucking, my guy right there. That was fucking great. Fucking great deal for this. Anyways, bad luck for me of this one here. But anyways, that is the end of the video. If you're interested on deck building, tips on deck building for new players or stuff like that, those will be coming in later days. But thanks for watching this anyways, and I will see you later.